program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. Actually, screw that. The following program, The Nightcap Live, is set for the most immature audience on the planet. That's right, we have people that tune in and week out from all around the globe, so we hope that you have a little bit of a sense of humour, you don't mind adult content, and you don't mind little words like boobs and titties and ball sacks and, you know, all the other stuff that goes with it, like, I don't know, vaginas. It doesn't really matter if you've got a sense of humour, you're gonna love it here on the show. Hell, you might even hear some fart jokes, and that's okay too, because farts are funny. We've also got a very, very unhealthy infatuation with bells. So you might hear that throughout the course of the show, but relax. It's all in good fun. So this is what I suggest. I suggest that you take your shirt off, get naked if you want, and get ready to have some fun here on The Nightcap. Welcome aboard Nightcap Rail. We hope that you enjoy your travel. All we ask is you refrain from pushing your boobs, balls and penis up against the windows of the train. This has caused serious injury to farmers in the local area. Thank you again for riding the Nightcap Express. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Coming alive around the world. A big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours and our intergalactic followers as well. It is good to have you all here again for another week here on a Friday, Australian time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to the show, it's okay. Sit back, relax. Things go a little bit more wild. Things go a little bit more crazy. Things get a little bit more risque. There's a possibility you'll see some nudity, and who knows, you might get some money. Not from any of us, but you know, the possibilities. You know, you might find a scratchy or something, a couple of bucks on the ground. Anything is possible.
Good.
Speaking about things that are possible, on the far side of the studio, he's of course one of our Hall of Famers, the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal, and recently seen one of his favourite bands perform live. It's of course Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope everyone's well.
So far, so good. How are you?
I'm better than I have been. I've been sick as a dog for the last couple of days.
Oof. How sick of a dog were you being sick of a dog?
Griffey, I was so sick
drink?
I couldn't drink.
Oh shit.
So drink I couldn't sick.
So drink you couldn't drink.
Yeah.
In sick.
I know.
Just a big burnout.
Yeah. Yeah. So so I still got beer in the fridge. We're not even game to try one tonight.
Oh, well,
it might go stale.
I'm
better have one tonight.
I've decided to go a bit of an alcoholic beverage tonight too. I don't get much of a chance to enjoy adult beverage here on the show lately, so I'll get into it.
Well, what do you got?
I got that one of the last solo hards, or whatever they're called, hard solo alcoholic lemon drinks that got taken off the market.
What's it like?
It's not bad actually. Picture drinking a solo, but it gets you pissed, and I like that.
I'm hearing you. Yeah.
I don't mind solo in general, but you know that's got a nice little kick to it. For a bit later, and once I mix it with some ketamine later tonight, I'll tell you what, me and the elephants that fucking walk around this house that are all green and pink and shit, we're going to have a great night.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Hang on. How much for the Hall of Fame and I Stella beer? Oh, God.
Is he trying to buy his way into the Hall of Fame?
Was, Griffey. I was fucked.
Is he trying to buy his way into the Hall of Fame already?
No. Fair enough. Depends what he's offering.
I'm open to bribes.
Yeah, I was going to say, DM me. I'll send you my bank account details.
Right there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall of the Crochet Division. She also got to see one of her favourite bands perform live in concert last Sunday. It's of course the one, the only fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent Ace. How are you?
Hey, everyone. I'm doing all right.
Doing all right?
I'm doing all right.
Just all right? Just slightly all right?
Yeah.
surprised you
Yeah.
didn't put this
I
bloke
thought
down.
I thought I had a 2-day weekend. I thought I was ready for normal routine. Not quite.
Not
Do have
quite.
to go in for a special guest appearance at work tomorrow for several hours. But after that, I think I'll be on track.
Yes.
Oh, well, good. We just had a challenge come through. $20 if I skull my hard solo. Got to get the
And,
fans.
Or your hand solo.
Yes, and Cray also wants to know, is it light on the fizz so you can slam it down fast?
It must be. Look at him go.
Yeah. Oh, look out.
What a solo, man.
Solo, man. Slam it down hard.
Oh,
That's
wow.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah! Griffey, you need to go back through our videos and find where I did, how many, I can't even remember, what was 58 shots in 2 hours, whatever it was?
Yeah.
I had my concerns.
So did I.
Well, I did too, but I didn't care.
I had a lot of concerns, but I managed to do it.
But it turns out they were like baby ones,
Yeah, they were still
so
shots.
they didn't even get that drunk.
What did we work it out? It was like, it was 18%
Yeah, it
per
was
shot.
like the equivalent of 2 shandies or something.
Yeah, hey, whatever it was,
Yeah.
we still did it. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours. Let's get down into it, and I'm going to do the terms and conditions to play. If you are new to the show, relax. This is how it's all going to go down. You don't actually have to do much. You can just sort of sit there. But for the rest of us, Kimatron's a lucky lady, damn straight. She's going to get it tonight. So, terms and conditions to play. This is how it works. All I'm going to get you to do is take a huge deep breath in. As I say, if you, that's right, you would like to be part of the fun and or excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. In fact, there's 2 ways to do it. One, you can jump on your Facebook computer type device, type in 4 magical words, count them loud,
The Nightcap Nation.
and hit join now. And after 12 grueling weeks of being a beer wench for me, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You can even join the live chat on Facebook if you wish.
Well, you could, because there's some pretty cool kids in there.
And you should.
Yeah. Because the entire Ray clan, the Cray Ray, Dre Ray, and Quinn
Right.
are all in the house, and Cray Ray was dancing with Quinn earlier, so I wouldn't mind betting he's been on the hard solo too.
Yeah. Although, no, he's on the, what was it? Black Hops.
Black Ops.
Black Hops.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And Dry Ray's on the mum with peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah.
Sandwiches.
I'm loving that style. It's classy.
Oh,
It's a classy lady.
yeah, I guess.
And Esquire's in there as well.
Yeah, Esquire's there as well, and
Speaking of
I've
classy
heard,
ladies.
And Century's just given 5 awesome people some memberships.
Awesome.
yeah. And Kimatron's made a brief appearance in the chat, as has Ivy.
Ivy. Ivy's floating through a lot of different chats at the moment. And
Really?
oh yeah, he's in Discord. He's actually one of a few. I think it's him, Carolyn and Deb that are Patreons. Oh no, Deb's not in the Discord, I don't think. So you got Patreon that they're part of. They're a member. They're in the Discord and they're in the Nightcap Nation and they're on the YouTube chat. So they're all over the joint.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Golly.
Who uses Facebook when's a dying platform? We do.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
And of course, if you are out there on YouTube land, you can always say hello to us there on the YouTube. And tell you what, there is a lot of people floating around there on YouTube. I've been trying my best to catch up with everybody. But let me start. We got Griffey, Amadeus. I'll call Amadeus. Did I say Griffey? I did say Griffey.
Yeah.
Morbid Lafay is there.
Lafay?
Rowdy's chilling out there. Jason D's chilling out there. Ivy's there too. Olin's hanging out there. 0 Foot's hanging out there as well. Who's obsessed with Neil the Seal. All right, cool. Deb's chilling out there as well. Ballerina's there. Yvonne. Hello to Yvonne.
We've
Yeah.
got Wolf Queen in there as well.
Wolf Queen's hanging out there.
Yeah.
William's been there for a few hours just waiting.
Yes, and he's got a sore back.
He has got a
I
sore
feel
back.
for him.
Yeah.
He had cats sleeping on him.
That happens here.
Hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yvonne wants to go, how did I know, Captain, that your face would match your voice? I know, it's pretty, isn't it? That's what I like about these lights.
I didn't know he had a fat voice.
Who else have we got chilling out there? If I've missed any names, I do apologise. It's just everything's going super quick. I'm just trying to catch up with everybody. UK Carolyn.
I've never been on live television before.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She's been there since
The actual party is on YouTube. Stop sucking Mark 60.
It said the actual party's on YouTube. Stop sucking Mark Zuckerberg's D. Oh, Peck's there as well. Forgot. Sorry, Peck. Caveman's there. Cliff is there. Everybody's chilling out there.
Everyone's in the
Everyone's
house.
chilling out. And if I have forgotten you, please don't take that in any way, shape, or form as an offence. It's just I haven't seen your name. There we go.
I don't know if you said Jason or not, but Jason's there too.
Jason's there. Jason D. Yvonne, don't start me laughing. I will pass out, says Yvonne. Well, get ready to be comatized because we're about to get into it. To start our show off this week, last week on the show, we played Buddy Holly. And as we played Buddy Holly, a wonderful person inside our YouTube community and Facebook community and every other community, IV, mentioned that he didn't mind a bit of Buddy Holly, but had no idea who Buddy Holly was. So we came up, and when I say we, I said me, and you two just have to deal with it. A new segment here on the show called Moments in History, where we will have a look at moments who, through no fault of anybody's, except for maybe parents, that these sort of things, these little things in history that meant a lot at the time, may not necessarily be translated into the later generations. And the death of Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens, of course, was a huge thing that happened back in the 1959, I believe, was when the plane crashed. So I thought, as our first segment of Moments in History, we'll have a look at some moments in history, starting with the day that music died. And what's that, did you ask if there's a graphic? You bet your fucking ass there is. Yay!
I'd never been epileptic until I saw that.
That was my fault. My fault. If you are twitching on the floor currently, please contact a medical provider.
Yeah.
If you can, or just make some kind of funny sound. Someone will come to your rescue at some stage.
And the Australian men's cricket team is pretty well ahead in the first T20.
Oh.
And Dark Connections in the house.
Dark Connections.
That's right, yeah.
And Amadeus did say every time he hears this, he's going to do a shot. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the way.
there you go. Get that in there. A couple more in there as well. Bella Luna's chilling out, drinking some coffee. Yvonne is on some chuff. All right, get on it.
You're right.
Why not?
Yeah.
We can't have chuff here in Australia because our government doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah, you can get medicinal.
Oh yeah, you can, but you got to jump through a fuckload of hoops on that.
And
you're not allowed to chuff it.
Or you can just go down the pub like everyone else.
Yeah, that's probably the quickest way.
And fucking talk to the bloke with long hair.
Yeah. So the day that music died, if you see on the screen directly above me, you will see the three gentlemen that we are talking about. Above Secret Agent S Parking Nick is actually the plane crash. Well, what's left of the plane crash that's been edited to remove the bodies, because I didn't know that photos existed of the bodies actually strewn around the crash site. So, which makes sense because it was only a little plane that they were in.
Yeah. Well, where my uncle crashed in Scotland during World War II, there's an aerial picture of him picking the bodies out of the wreckage.
Oh shit! There you go. I did not know that.
Do now.
Yeah. Okay, so in our new segment, Moments of History, we are looking at the day the music died. For those that don't get that reference, as you see on the newspaper, the day after the accident occurred, it was actually labelled the day that music died because 3 young gentlemen, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper, were performing a concert together, and they decided to take a aircraft to the next leg of that tour. However, they didn't make it. They didn't go all the way. They kind of ended up on the ground, actually inside of a fence there. That's where the plane ended up coming to a bit of a rest. But it's a very stormy night. A lot of things went terribly wrong for them, except for one of the musicians that worked in Buddy Holly's band, a guy called Jason Allsop, or Allup, or something. I can't remember his name. He was supposed to actually be on the plane, but lost a coin toss to Richie Valens, and Richie Valens got his seat on the plane, and he's like, "Oh!" Is
that based on the movie?
No, it's based on fact.
Okay, because I saw a documentary with him saying that he couldn't afford the plane ride because his rent was due on his apartment in New York.
Oh, okay, because I got this was from the Wikipedia, so who knows? Okay. It might not be 100% accurate. Anyone can add whatever they want to it. So Richie Valens, he had a fear of flying that stemmed from having a couple of his good friends die in plane crash back in school. But going on tour meant that he could get over his fear, which he did there at the end. And
yeah, absolutely cured.
Yeah, job's right. Won the seat of the ill-fated flight in a coin toss against Tommy Allsop. That's what they reckon. The coin toss was a 50-cent piece, apparently. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah, because we saw a documentary on it, and he said his rent was due.
I've never been on
and there was somebody else who was
before.
meant to go on the plane as well.
Yeah.
Another
Griffey, as someone who not only works in the liquor industry, but who works for the company who has the rights to import it, Oettinger is the purest form of mint juice. But then again, you can't expect someone from the YouTube chat to have taste.
That was a really long one from Esquire to Griffey. Apparently that's the best way to communicate, so fair enough.
Pours money into our pocket.
Yeah, keep talking away. Well, that's interesting. If you've heard it from the man himself, obviously that kind of disproves what has been speculated for so long. Man,
no, not necessarily. I mean,
there was another muso who was meant to be there.
Yeah,
it might not have been the coin toss time.
No, true.
Yeah, it was another named artist who was on the tour. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was his first tour. Actually, I know who you're talking about. His name was Waylon Jennings.
Jennings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Waylon Jennings played electric bass on the tour, and though he was billed as cricket, he never considered himself one. Was known. Oh, here we go. Kindly gave up his seat to JP, which was the Big Bopper, who had a cold, unbeknown to him that he actually saved his own life at the time.
Oh, there you go. Bloody cures a cold too.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, it fixes it right.
Took me a flight.
Yeah. So obviously the tour was actually called the Winter Dance Tour of '59. Buddy Holly always opened with "Gotta Travel On," then decided where to sing from there. In additionally to his own songs, Buddy also performed the Salty Dog Rag on tour, and there are no known recordings of him singing that particular song to this day, apparently.
Okay.
Buddy, as well as Richie, would fill in for the drummer on certain shows. So if Big Bopper was up doing his bit and the drummer wasn't there at the time, either Buddy Holly or Richie Valens would fill in for the drummer or give him a break or whatever, because obviously they all use the same band. Now, why does this have such an impact on the world? Great question. It goes without saying, and I tried to explain this to Wolf Queen earlier today. Picture 3 main musical celebrities of today's time. So picking randomly for her at the time was Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and say Beyonce, all on the same
Not
time.
Lady Gaga.
Who was it?
I did a video on how to dress like Taylor Swift.
You did do a video, yeah. So let's say those 3 women were on a plane together on a tour, and the plane crashes and they die.
Down myself.
Question to it.
Yeah, question to it. Fire a cannon at it. So 3 main musical celebrities at the time were killed in a tragic plane accident, and it shocked literally the world over. These were the 3 pioneers of the musical swing at the time, and to have them taken off the planet in such a tragic way really shocked the industry to its core. And even to this day, it's spoken about, as proven here on this show, but sadly, generational gaps are starting to happen where this information may not get passed on and on and on and on. But if you listen to the song American Pie by Don McLean, you'll hear in the chorus, the day that the music died. That's what he's referring to in that song. There's a whole bunch of references in the Don McLean's American Pie, and we may cover that in Moments of History. But for right now, we'll focus on those particular lines. As you can see in the newspaper recording the next day, it was labelled the day that music died. No matter where you were, there were people crying in the streets. Record stores would not play their music in signs of respect to the artist that had fallen. And it just really shaped the world. There's been countless documentaries, countless movies, countless articles and shit written about this tragic death. And though it doesn't mean so much as it does today, ask anyone from the generation previous to yours about the day that music died, and they will tell you there's been people that lived through when this happened, and a lot of parents, or let's say not so much my parents, but maybe their parents lived through that at a age where they could comprehend it. Like, it was 1959, so a lot of parents of today's world, they weren't born when this happened, or they were too young when this happened. So, but the parents before them, this was a big generational thing. And if it wasn't for songs like The Day That Music Died and all that sort of stuff, and countless of other cover bands and everybody doing songs about them. Shit, one of the recent ones was, I think, not Ween, but one of those, Weezer, maybe, I think was the band. They did a song called Buddy Holly. And, so even today, it's all still, carrying on. I remember talking to my mate Lou I call him the Meat Master. It's where I get my meat from the deli. And I was telling him about what we're doing tonight on the show. And I said, oh, yes, we're going to be talking about Buddy Holly. Can you believe that, some generations don't know about Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and bloody Richie Valens? And he goes, yeah. How about that, huh? I'm like, fuck, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? He goes, nah, not a fucking clue. I'm like, this is what...
The guy's name was Richie Valens with an S at the end, and you said it twice, Valen.
Oh, sorry, Valens. You're right, with an S at the end. But yeah, there's all this sort of stuff that took place, and let's.
Well, imagine for the younger folk. Imagine the outpouring of emotion and grief when Tupac was killed. Yeah, triple it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, triple it. Even when let's look at 2016, 2023, a lot of celebrity musicians passed away. Thank you to Rad. He bought 5 memberships to everybody in the Nightcap Nation. Good on you.
Oh.
There you go. Richie was only 17. See, I did not know that. I didn't know that was his age. I knew they were young, but I didn't know. So thank you for letting us know about that, Peck, because I had no idea. I thought Richie was older.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It was Weezer clip. And it's classic Happy Days cast is in that video as well. You're right. Spot on, Jason. La Bamba was a great movie. Yeah. And I think that's where I first started learning about this incident as well. I watched the movie La Bamba as a child, and I remember having a profound effect on me when my parents told me that the young fella in the movie died at the end. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Because as a child, I never got to watch a movie with someone dying in it, so that was kind of my introduction to death and the tragedy that ensued. So thanks very much, Mum and Dad. There was 2 movies I watched as a kid, that and Silence of the Lambs. So I learned from both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm like, how come this guy can see in the dark and it's green?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he's got night vision, so he can kill the lady. Duh. Well, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah.
So, The Plane was a 1947...
The plane!
That's a moment from history.
Yeah, that is a moment from history. So The Plane was for those that are avionic fans, The Plane was a 1947 single-engine Beechcraft Bonanza model. 35 with the registration number
Another moment from history.
Another moment for this bonanza, Jesus. The model was known for crashing due to the aerodynamics of the V-shaped tail, whatever that means, and I'm sure we can get proper clarification from parking on that one.
Have a think about it, Captain. It's a tail in a V shape. You know.
V for
It
Valence.
used to crash because all the tongue is in between.
Getting tongue punched in the fart box.
Cat.
The Beechcraft was a Model 35 especially designed for people with high-paying jobs who frequently travelled, such as doctors or people that wanted to die next to a fence. That's an interesting and very Pacific motto of the plane.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Beechcraft. Build a plane just for you.
Yeah. Do you like dying in the open paddock and field? Have we got the plane for you?
Yeah.
But there you go. The Beechcraft Bonanza Model 35 was advertised for having being heated with ample room for luggage, and had a max speed of 184 mile per hour and a cruising speed of 175 mile per hour. However, apparently highly susceptible to fence palings.
Nah. The fatal flaw.
Yeah. If you hit it with a star picket, it is over.
Yeah, that's it. It's all gone.
Chicken wire is apparently its only flaw.
Yeah, it's kryptonite.
Kryptonite for planes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the crash itself, the plane took off at Manson City Airport at 12:55 a.m. CT, Central Time. The estimated flight time was about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. The plane crashed into the cornfield just a few miles away from the surf ballroom where they had just performed. The estimated time of the crash was roughly 1:04 a.m. Well, that's more than 4 minutes. That's at least 9.
Good maths.
Thank you.
Might have been a slow takeoff.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck me, this plane is struggling. Who's tonguing the engine tail at the moment?
yeah. The what?
I don't know. I was trying to sound smart.
Exactly what I was going to say, Caveman. He's not IFR qualified.
Okay. I didn't...
Instrument flight rules.
Oh, okay.
So flying on instruments.
Oh, okay. You know, one of our mates, Pyro Simon, he was actually had his pilot license.
Well, he's your mate. Your mate.
My mate, and he had qualifications for IFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they were travelling approximately 170 mile per hour when they crashed. The right wing of the plane hit the ground first. Well, there's their problem. You're not supposed to be flying along the ground.
Mm.
Oh, and apparently being right wing's a bit of a crime these days too.
True.
Yeah. So there's this issue right there.
Yeah.
Done the old Ben Shapiro straight into the ground.
Oh, yeah, William. Maybe the big bopper was overweight and I should have taken his little brother, the little bopper.
The little bopper. Oh,
or even the medium bopper would have been acceptable.
The upsized version.
Yeah, the slightly smaller version of the bopper, please.
Yeah.
The plane... Oh, here we go. The right wing hit the ground first. Upon impact, it cartwheeled several times. The 3 passengers were thrown into the plane, while the pilot was tangled in the wreck. The plane left... Shit, this is fucking pretty average, isn't it? The plane left about 600 feet of debris across the ground when it crashed. That sounds about average. Oh, and no seatbelts there.
Probably, if it hit the right wing first, it's probably rolled at least once.
Oh, yeah.
If the ground was hard, it's probably skidded and rolled.
Yeah.
It's probably what killed it.
Oh, it was winter, so the ground probably...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Frozy.
Yeah, and no seatbelts, as pointed out by Griffey, yeah.
They reckon the crash was most likely due to... Is it spectral or spectral?
Spatial.
Thank you. Disorientation.
S-P-A-S-I-C-I-A-L?
Yep.
Spatial.
Yeah.
As in your relationship to the space around you.
Right, okay.
Vertigo.
S-P-A-T-I-A-L.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, I'm sick.
You're sick.
Yeah.
I understand.
Anyway, they reckon it was because he was flying in an area of very little visibility. So yeah, got some disorientation there and went, fuck this, I'm just landing sideways.
Yeah, spatial disorientations killed millions of people.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that in diving as well. For deep sea divers and shit, where they get, it's called bluing out. That's their version of it, where they don't know if they're upside down or fucking going the right way, so they go deeper when they should be going up because they just disorientated.
Yep, that's exactly what happens in with aircrafty things.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, and especially at night in bad weather, your inner ear will feel like you're turning left, so you turn right, you turn right, you turn right.
Yeah,
and then you hit the ground.
You're on the ground.
Yeah.
Jerry Dwyer, the owner of Dwyer Flying Service, was wondering where the fuck his plane went when it failed to show up in Fargo. And he found the crash site approximately 10 a.m. the following morning. The crash didn't reach the public until 3 p.m. of that day.
Remember, this is a long before the internet.
Oh, absolutely.
News wouldn't have even got into Australia for a week.
No, it's right. And the fact that it was, they found the crash at 10, by 3 o'clock that afternoon, the world's being informed, or at least the general public of America was being informed.
The wires are going out.
Yeah, the wires are going out as they would. Found among the bodies at the crash site with the following items: a .22 caliber Colt pistol belonging to Buddy Holly. The guy was packing heat.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was a Texan, wasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
I'm surprised he only had a .22 then.
Well, the AK was a bit hard to pack in the overhead compartment. Buddy's watch had stopped, broken watch, approximately stopped at 1:17. So I clicked on there for another few minutes before I went, nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
They found dice. I don't know why they decided to include that. Like, they must have been
hanging from the rear vision mirror.
Right. Some
fuzzy ones.
Some chalky. What else did they find? They found a 3 bodies in a broken down aircraft. So it's good to see that on the report.
and probably bits of broken fence.
The fence was fine. Fence didn't feel a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fence isn't allergic to aircrafts. It was the other way around.
Yeah.
What else do we have? We'll finish it up on this one, but apparently there was a tour put on. So there was Frankie Avalon, who was supposed to be on the tour, but he didn't.
Which is an airport not far from Geelong, on the other side of the bay from us.
Oh, okay.
Which was hilarious.
Avalon
Airport, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Teen Idol Bobby Veer performed for the first time on stage when he filled in on the night of February 3rd, 1959, which was the last day of the tour before they all took off. So he went on to do stuff. But there you go. That's a moment in history. That's letting you know why the song American Pie by Don McLean has those lines, the day that the music died, because at the time, that was the day that the music died. And that was... Well, the 3 biggest selling artists in American history at the time had just been wiped off the planet, and they all sort of went, oh, well, fucking shit. So there you go.
Stop that.
That's the moment in history. But, what do you...
Yay! Is it over?
It's over.
Yay!
It's all over, Red Rover. So, what we might do is we're going to go to a quick... what is it called? A musical interlude.
Yeah, do a music.
Do a quick music.
Cry-Ray's desperate for one.
Yeah. All right, we'll do a quick music. We'll come back from that music, and we'll do our world-famous question time.
Ooh, how long is the music?
About 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay.
We'll be back.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time.
Oh, press the wrong button. There we go. That's my bad. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. We are coming to you live around the world. It is indeed time for the Nightcap Question Time. If you are new to the show, this is how it works on the Nightcap Nation Facebook group page, whatever you want to call it. Thing. You will find questions 1 and question on the board. They've been up for a good amount of time over the last, I don't know, 24 hours, I suppose.
Yeah,
give or take. Yeah, give or take.
9:26 p.m. last night. I went up.
Just shy on.
Yeah, that's Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
But it's not.
Yeah.
There's no daylight.
Saving.
It's night light.
I was just reading, g'day to Nightman. I'm not sure if I said hello to you earlier. Yvonne's like, shit, question time. I don't believe it. Oh, you better fucking believe it, because that's what's going to happen. So here we go. On the Nightcap Nation Facebook page, I will ask the question one by one here on this part of the on this part of the studio. The people in that part of the studio will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then, and only then, will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of all 2 rounds can do many things with their points. They can use their points, they can smoke their points, they can inject their points in their nose, they can shove it between their toes. It doesn't really matter, because just like everything else, it's pretty fucking important. I was going to say it's pretty important, but
Today the question time.
the question time dies. It seems that UK Carolyn and Rowdy are on a mission to make sure everybody that's in the chat currently gets a fucking membership. So everybody's getting memberships.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Everyone's getting memberships. The only problem is because at the end of the Sovereign Citizen and breakdown videos that I do, I put up every member. So now I'm going to have to spend the next 40 days fucking correlating everybody's name into it.
Yep.
So, g'day, Striver. Striver's also there as well. It's all going on. Okay, so at the end of each round, we will then read what the nation
had to say.
G'day to Archie as well. Archie's just jumped in going, Jesus.
Archie.
Someone just
Out of nowhere.
Someone just made me a fucking member. How did that happen?
Yeah, shit.
Just in time for the questions. Here we go. Secret Agent S. Parking Nick, are you ready to play question time?
Yeah, right.
All right, let's do it. Let me just do this. Here we go.
Question 1. Question 1.
Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Hand on your own buzzers and off each other's genitals as I say. Question number 1. What is a weird/odd thing you do?
Parking.
Oh, yeah, I think that is probably pretty weird. I wouldn't admit to that, though. Doing parking. Oh, sorry, Secret Agent.
I sniff things.
You sniff things. You go on the whole US president attack on stuff. What do you sniff?
Sniff things that seem odd. So, like, for example, when I'm at work, I might be opening up some stock, and it might be a throw rug, and I'll be like, did that just smell weird? So I'll take a deeper whiff of it, and I'll be like, why does a throw rug smell like roast lamb?
Oh.
Not sure. Or I'll be in a shop and, trying on a dress. Do I like this dress?
What's it smell like?
It's got a bit of an odour to it. So I'll sniff it more closely. No, I don't like that dress. Yeah.
Now,
but if something smells like vaguely odd, I'll want to know what that smell is. And it'll usually put me off it.
Right. Right. Okay. I'm going to say something here. This is not aimed at you by any way stretch of the imagination, but it's one of those catchphrases that if I don't do, people will go, why didn't he do his catchphrase? What in the actual fuck is that?
I know, but it's contagious too.
I actually kind of wish I smelt stuff now.
My assistant manager also sniffs things, and I don't know if she's picked it up from me or not. But
Cat.
Cats.
Do you smell odd? But yeah.
Fucking Terry.
Like, just looking at something, does that smell kind of weird? I think it does, so I'll take a deeper whiff.
You don't go to the extent of, I'll just give it a bit of a taste and see.
No,
No,
God,
don't go that far into it. It's just the sniff test.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, I do sell candles at work, so
Well, I gotta get the candles.
yeah, walk past the candles and pick up one just to take a whiff.
And I've known many a female that have used a candle in a way that it wasn't strictly designed for recently. So I can understand the sniffing of candles because I've been there.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Smell
go
like
into someone,
ladies' box.
yeah, every time I go into someone's house and they have a candle, I naturally say, "What if that's been in them?"
Yeah.
Has that been into the heat-seeking moisture missile tunnel?
But yeah. No, so
So
it's
you sniff
thing.
stuff. I like that answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. Speak about other weird things that you do that are odd or weird. Barking, I believe you're next.
I am.
That joke's funny
Yes.
second time round.
Oh, yeah, isn't it? Sorry, I'm dealing with cat.
You'll
Yeah.
see Cat Bum in a moment, probably.
Yeah, Cat
oh
Bum.
no, she was shy.
Yeah. I do many weird and odd things, as you're no doubt aware. And much like Patty, further down, I give inanimate objects names.
Yeah.
For example, and I like acronyms.
Yeah, acronyms are good. Yeah.
So we've got the in the laundry we've got the Wama and a Drysy too.
Oh yeah.
Wama short for washing machine, not to be confused with a Howama, which is the hot water machine.
Right. Okay.
Our porcelain cat out the front's Tuesday. We've got two doorstops called Dorian and Dapper Cat that Secret Agent S crocheted.
Right.
The list goes on.
Dorian is grey
Yeah, he's got, of course.
and is a doorstop.
Doorstop, get it? Dorian, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, the heater that we used to have.
Who do we
Chief
used to
Heat.
have? Chester Saddington, who's been replaced by Optimus Warm.
Optimus Warm. Yeah.
Yep. Because, hang on, I'll take a photo and put it in the...
Well, we had a heater back in the NCWF days that we called Cheap Heat because it cost $3.
Yeah.
And Cheap Heat's also a
Don't
wrestling
mind
term
burning the
for
armpits.
getting the cheap crowd reaction called Cheap Heat. I actually have a couple of catchphrases, by the way. The other one, of course, being "fuck around and find out," which is another thing. I guess that comes down to the sniffing thing there too. There, Secret Agent is, because if you sniff the wrong thing, like does this smell like yellow uranium? Yeah, it does smell like yellow uranium. Yellow cake uranium. I knew this smell.
Yeah.
Staticky.
I might get a pen out of the drawer and say, does it smell like super glue to you? And I'll sniff it myself. I won't give it to somebody else to sniff.
In case it's good.
True story. True
Why
story.
does the pen smell like super glue?
When I was working in the prison system, and I was working in Intel, we had an Intel officer. We had a white powder.
You in Intel?
we had a. I didn't have to write anything. We had a white powder scanner. It was during the times when anthrax scares were at the height, and so what's that? 2002, 2003 maybe.
1988.
No, Dre Ray. Optimus is not on at the moment.
No.
But we had a white powder scare come through the mail, and our head of Intel goes down, and this is what he does. There's a box of white powder that had come through the fucking mail sitting there, and we've shut down everything. The whole place is fucking isolated except for the mail guy that opened it, the thing itself, air conditioners are switched off, the whole kit. This is how country this fuckhead is. He walks in, he looks down, he opens the white powder and goes, "No, I think that's washing liquid."
Okay. It's all right.
Dude, we have kits for this stuff. It's not a smell test.
It's all good.
If just, what if it was anthrax? No, I think this is definitely anthrax.
Yeah.
Oh, similarly, I was at an airport in Peru, in the Amazon, and somebody had left a bag behind, and so I alerted security to it, and the security guard came over, and you know, you'd think left baggage is going to be a bit of a potential risk, maybe not so much in Port Macdonald where I was. It's a regional airport. But I was pretty surprised when the security guard sort of said, "So it's not yours, and do you know who left it?" And I, no.
Oh, that's
And
why I wouldn't
so
let
she
you.
just took a boot and pushed it with a foot,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then unzipped it, looked inside, picked it up, and walked off.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Why not?
But yeah.
Yeah.
I would have thought there would have been a bit more of a protocol about, left baggage and,
Yeah,
picking it
reckon.
with your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can at least try and pin that on Chappelle Corby, at least someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
That's the Australian way.
Yeah. And I think that I was scrutinised after that. I think they were watching me after I pointed it out.
Look at this girl.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
finding lost bags and shit. What is
Yeah.
she, lost and found? Get the fuck out of here.
Probably more likely that it was full of coke than, explosives. But you never
you
know.
should've- maybe you should have kicked it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have just picked it up.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to give you some points. Everything's all good. What we'll do now, because I promised, is we will see what the nation...
I just say.
All right, let's just jump straight into it. What is a weird, odd thing that you do? Leading the charge is Dre Ray. She's put Cray Ray. No, she didn't. She put make sound. Oh, I do this all the time. Make sound effects when moving or cleaning something. I do that all the time. Actually, you've been in the car with me, Secret Agent S, where I'll go, it's my car's revving, and I'll put my own sound effects onto it. Like, I know that the car makes the sound, but I just like to add the other sound effects to it.
Yeah. Our car often screeches to a halt in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, frequently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you?
But yeah, no, I do that too. I move things.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Guilty.
Mr. Burns, or it burns, I sneak over my neighbour's fence and fuck his miniature donkey. We've all been there.
Not a crime in Victoria.
Not a crime.
And no miniature donkeys.
C's, plural. My bad. I suppose you can't leave one out if there's two of them there, could you? The other one's going to get jealous. They'll probably dob you in.
Yeah.
But oh my God, weird. I'm sniffing something at the moment. I can smell fire. So I'm just going to go and have a quick look around the place.
Okay.
Make sure the backyard's on fire.
Yeah, that's a good idea, right?
Make sure that the house isn't burning down.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how we go.
Esquire religiously watches a YouTube show hosted by a man that can't speak English.
Yeah.
Wonder who he's talking
Wonder
about.
who that could be.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Ah.
English is my second language. The first one I don't know, it's gibberish.
Hang on, what's going on here with the $20 from Cray Ray, and it's not
What?
coming up.
It was $20.
Yeah. $20 donation with classic diss on the YouTube chat, and the captain's blocked it from showing.
Oh no, I didn't block it from showing. What happened there? What did he write? Hang on a sec. Oh, what did he do?
It's a serious business, folks.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Well, that's no good.
No, what was the diss?
I don't know. You've blocked it.
I didn't mean to. Hang on a sec. Let's see if I can find it and bring it back up.
Yeah.
I have that technology.
Ah.
I have that technology. Let me see what happened.
Yeah, because something else I do, I like to read and pronounce words backwards. I always mouth a guitar solo if I'm playing one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done... I'm no good at guitar, so... Oh, there it is.
I've
That's
never
$5
been
from
on
Maddie.
live television before.
Ready, I am
I'm
here for the
house
burning
burning
house.
down. You will trend so hard.
No.
You will trend so hard if your house is on fire, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Our house isn't on fire, but there's definitely a fire somewhere
Definitely
around.
fire going on.
No, okay.
Or gum tree. Fresh gum trees burning. Somewhere.
Don't mind us, we're just going off piste here.
I haven't heard any signs.
No.
Let me see what happened. Well, Rowdy's went through, so I don't know why his didn't go through. I can't even find where... they are anymore. Oh, let's recent events. Maybe that one. Huh? Luna just became a member? No, recent events. Oh, Streamlabs. Here we go. Lena, no. Rowdy, no. Right, here we go. YouTube is for watching. Messenger and Discord is for chatting and memes and GIFs. Because YouTube is for losers with your no GIFs, fool.
Wow.
Oh, there's a meme that just turned up.
And apparently,
There we go, there it
I've
is.
never been on live television before.
YouTube is for watching, Messenger and Discord is for chatting. And memes, and GIFs, cause YouTube is for losers with no GIF foo.
Oh. There
Shots
you go.
fired.
Shots fired across the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were we up to? Oh, question 1 still. How did I lose that? Am I still on the right one? Yeah, that's the right one.
That's just like Miley syphilis and lick everything.
Got a Grammy. Did she lick that too?
Probably.
She always does. Dilbeck.
Ah.
Oh, Dilbeck. This may sound weird because I like to ride my bike, but too many people trying to thrill seek me for some reason. When mouth
Thrill
breathers,
kill.
when some mouth breathers see me on a bike, they like to hit the gas and try to hit me. I've learned not to listen to music whilst riding. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the people that try and knock you off because fuck bikes. I'm kidding. But honestly, fuck bikes. Ballerina reckons headbutt goats after she does a backflip over an electric fence. Not joking, she really did that.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. I had to read this answer twice from 37. Out growl the dog when he won't shut up. I'm like, okay, I don't need to know about your bedroom antics there, big fella. But hey, it's nice for you to include a pet, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not illegal in Victoria.
inclusive.
Patty! Good old Patty. She's just recently got new hearing aids, so we don't have to speak at such a high level when we talk to her anymore.
Great.
Yeah, trying to come up with new names for a hearing aid. So I think enloudinators would be a good one.
And loudinators. I did notice she has a tattoo behind her ear of a mute symbol, which is awesome. Like the speaker with the line in it.
Yeah.
Right behind her ear. It was great. But anyway, Patty reckons she names inanimate objects. Right now she's trying to come up with new names for her hearing aids. As Parking pointed out, what was your thing again?
Enloudinators.
And loudinators. So long to Sentinel. She's off to go and see her dad. Please say hello to your dad from all of us here at the Nightcap.
Yep.
The Fisherman owns a lot of ties and deliberately picks certain ones to wear to work on days of an observant colleague's birthday. There you go.
On days of observance or a colleague's birthday, etc.
Yeah.
So he picks the right tie for the right occasion.
Right occasion.
Yeah.
That's the
I
way
might
to
be
do it.
wearing a festive one tomorrow for Lunar New Year.
Oh, might be a yellow one then.
Ding 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 ding.
Or red.
Ooh. Yeah.
Are we still allowed to call them ching chongs, or is that still? I can't remember. If
Uh,
that's...
I'm pretty sure that's out.
Really?
Completely out. Completely
Yeah.
out.
Gooks? No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure that one's a long way out.
Okay, righto. What about those funny Asian people?
No.
Yeah, only if it's armed die.
Okay. What about those slopey-eyed fucks? No? Still not cool?
No.
Something wrong? Is that highly offensive, you reckon? Huh. All right. IV reckons this is a pretty simple one, but people getting a serious high on gasoline fumes. Is that something you do, or is that just something that people do that's odd?
That was such a huge problem in Central Australia that they actually changed the formula of the gasoline, petrol, to make it less attractive to petrol sniffing.
I actually brought that up on one of the... I was on, I think, Welsh News Network's live stream a few weeks ago, and I brought up how we had to put epicac in methylated spirits.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And how you get around it. So, if you want to learn more about rocket fuel mixture, feel free to follow me on social media, and I'll teach you how to get fucked up.
Follow you for other recipes.
Yeah, follow me for more. US Marshal, our other Hall of Famer, getting surprised when axes show up in the mail. Apparently, it happens way too often.
I'm surprised that he's surprised.
Yeah.
Not just
That's
naturally.
right.
Yeah. I think it's all the bears in the neighbourhood going, if we just keep giving him axes, he won't fucking hurt us.
Yeah, that's probably it, actually. Yeah.
I'm sure his postman or postwoman is not surprised by it any longer.
But they will have a strong back
Yes.
from carrying all those axes.
Yeah.
God help them if they turn up with a spanner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah, that's instant death.
Oh, bloody hell.
US Marshal took the only extreme when he read the US Constitution as the right to have bear arms. So he's collecting bear arms that he hangs on the wall as more of trophies, I guess. Kind of like you know how BTK would take stuff from his victims. That's kind of US Marshal when it comes to bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although one person got that joke in my last video where I said, saying this is like saying Dennis Rader was just kind of into knots. Join us next week for Moments in History where we cover the BTK killer. Can't let that one go by the wayside. Do you like Jeffrey Dahmer? Then you're gonna love Dennis Rader. That's probably not the right announcement voice for that one. Next week on Fox. Cray Ray, I get a little weirded out when people tell me that I'm awesome for doing my job. I guess it's weird to take pride in one's work these days.
It kind of is.
I'm sure you are awesome for doing your job.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are awesome.
At doing your job.
Full stop.
Yeah. Well,
Alan, why the fuck would anyone want to sniff a flammable gas? I don't know.
It's the high.
I just don't know.
Get a massive
Probably,
short-term high.
I've never been on live television before.
Minor monologue.
No more Ching Chong? Next you'll tell me that I can't play Spot the Aussie in Chingvale.
It says no more Ching Chong. Next you'll tell me that I can't play Spot the Aussie in Chingvale. Probably not. I'll have to do that anymore.
No.
It's just called Spot the Aussie in Melbourne now.
Yep.
Not allowed to do that either.
No, I do that either. Highly racist. I want to also point out I didn't call them that name. I was just checking to see if we could call them those names.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
You'll still get zucked.
Kematron, watch the show Hoarders. You don't realise how many people you know have some kind of issue with hoarding, Captain. I may be a relatively good hoarder, that is for sure.
But you're a much better whore.
No, way better. I collect t-shirts. Like, I've got way too many t-shirts. But I love to collect them. And then there's a whole bunch of shit in the shed. That's all the bar stuff that I've collected over the years.
Yep. And yes, IV, they did have to change the formula to add a something to make it less
Potent.
to smell less addictive.
I'm just putting a link.
Oh, excellent.
A little thing.
Thank you.
Little thing.
Yeah. Yeah, a little wiki.
Hang on, what? How did you...
I've never been
Hang on,
on
Ray.
live television before.
Hey YouTube, talk amongst yourselves while the grown-ups share scintillating repartee in Messenger.
Hey YouTube, talk amongst yourselves while the grown-ups talk that other big long word. 0 foot has her answer here. I stopped paying attention to the weird things I do years ago because 1, I am autistic, and 2, the concept of weirdness underlines her entire existence. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not autistic, but I fucking can't stop talking about random shit and then like going, is that weird? Yeah, it is. As I reply to myself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll act out an entire scene of something that I've just created in my head, whether anyone's listening or not, because I go, this is a fucking funny skit that I haven't got the equipment to film, so I'm just going to do it here. And it's going to be great.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And finishing up question number 1, dark connections with get naked and walk around his house/unit with his unit out, apparently.
I say that's not weird for dark connection whatsoever.
No, it's not at all.
No, it seems to be a very regular occurrence.
Ah.
Yeah,
Seems to be his natural state.
yeah. According to the reports I've had,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
when he tells us every week that he's naked.
Yeah.
It's the only way to be.
Yeah.
There is a late entry.
A late entry.
A late entry
Wow.
from Cheech and Celestial.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
Do you guys want to do it? If you haven't got
can
it,
we
then
see
I'll do
it?
it.
Can we see it? Can we see it?
Hang on. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Cheech uses his knife and fork the wrong way around despite being right-handed. Oh, he's like a lot of Americans and Europeans do it back-handed as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It freaks me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like unsettles me.
It unsettles you. Okay.
And I'm seeing it now on Australian ads on TV that people are using their cutlery.
Okay.
Oh.
And Celestial hates anybody even breathing near her drink. Not her husband, not her kids, not nobody.
Wow.
I'm down with that. That's yeah.
That's why I'm not allowed to serve drinks at their house anymore. There was
Oh.
Yeah, I
an incident.
Yeah. And you know what I do hate
What's that?
in restaurants, cafes, whatever. When the staff are wearing a singlet top and they don't have sleeves on and they put a plate down because their armpit is right near my face.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever smelt BO or looked at it, but just knowing,
Fuck that.
it's okay if they're wearing a shirt. That's fine. But if they're wearing a singlet top, I just don't want them near me, and I will
Yeah, that's a fair call. That's a fair call.
Yeah, an open armpit near my face.
No, thanks.
Yeah, no,
No.
no, I can't do
No,
that
no.
near a face.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's just the thought of it is really
Yeah, not cool at all.
no. Yeah, I'd probably actually get up and leave the table if I thought
Yeah.
somebody was going to do it to me.
Yeah. I was actually let go at my job as being a maitre d' because I used to walk around and put my balls on people's tables. Like, you don't mind if I rest me nuts here, do you? And they're like, well, actually, we do. I'm like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm the maitre d'. Because apparently I thought that was in the job description, but I was really wrong.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't find that as offensive as somebody's
Someone's
naked
armpit.
armpit near me.
I gotta
Yeah,
be
you
honest. I gotta be honest. There was a lot of fucks involved. Because there was a lot of people that went, actually, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm not a piece of meat.
Yeah. And Jason D, I am a sniffer, but not of armpits.
Yeah.
Just things that smell unusually strange.
Yeah.
Out of place.
Yeah. If you're naked and you know it, clap your cheeks.
Look, on that note, why don't we go to another music, come back from that music, and do question number 2.
Oh, okay.
All right. This one's about 6 or so minutes long. Feel free to go to the toilet if you have to.
I think I'd better.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same. Like, we'll be back.
Good one.
Two.
Oh! I hope everyone went to the toilet at the same time, and as Dre Ray said in the chat, hope everyone flushed at the same time. That would have been an awesome tidal wave going through the septic systems of Australia.
Yeah.
The sea would rise.
That would be weird because we've only got one loo.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be weird and creepy.
Yeah.
You just open your legs a little bit.
And something else weird that I do.
I just like how you moved on then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to acknowledge that.
I stir parking mix coffee in reverse.
Yeah.
because he says he likes it that way. Yeah.
Ah.
Now, this is going to be a poll in the Nightcap Nation.
Mm-hmm.
When you're stirring coffee or anything,
Oh.
do you stir it clockwise like a normal, well-adjusted human,
No,
or anti-clockwise?
anti-clockwise.
Yeah, but you're left-handed, you don't, yeah?
Ah, that's hurtful. It's just like my parents.
Yeah, well,
Anti-clockwise if you're stirring with a spoon, and clockwise if you're beating something.
No, everything's anti-clockwise for me.
you'd have been put to death in the 1700s.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's not just because of the left-handed stuff. That's because of the
No,
retarded
that'd be the chronic masturbation. Probably.
Yeah, that too.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yvonne, hey Captain, I live on my own. I ate chips naked the other day and it was so refreshing. Awesome to hear. Where are the photos? We all need
Hot
to see
chips
them.
or crisps?
Oh, it'd have to be crisps.
Yeah. Surely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hot chips are too dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Hopefully they weren't ruffled.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'll lose a fucking eye.
Rowdy stirs his coffee with his dick.
We all do. We all store Rowdy's coffee with our dicks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I stir Rowdy's coffee with anyone's dick.
Only chips.
Yeah.
Yvonne, come and join the Discord. There's wonderful people in there that want to see you naked, so go for it. Question number 2. Hands on your own
Only
buzzers.
chips.
Only
Bad
chips.
minutes.
Question number 2. No, hang on. That's not the right answer. That's not the right question 2. That was a different question 2.
Thank you, Crowray. Yes, clockwise. For humans, yeah.
Hang on a minute. Where's all my question 2's gone?
Exactly right. Those are the only two options.
Question 1.
Clockwise or wrong?
No. Am I missing a question 2?
I refreshed recently and it came up under question 2 from last week.
Oh, okay. Could be here somewhere. Question 2. That was there. That was there. That was there. That was there. Shit. Second. Fuck, I can't find it. Question number 2. Where are you? Question 1. Question 2.
Oh no! What a time for my messenger to go shit.
19. Because that was.
Naturally,
shit, where is it?
There we go.
and of course, Esquire has added in his usual option for a poll.
Yeah.
Can you guys see question 2?
Yeah.
Can you read it out? Because I fucking.
Question 2, 9th of the 2nd, 2024. What item,
Slash.
vehicle,
Slash.
object would you fire a cannon at?
Ness.
Parking! No. I believe that was you, Secret Agent Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 for 2.
I am
Congrats.
going to fire a freaking cannon at the next journalist
Oh.
who wants to link in a Taylor Swift concert reference to any random story.
That's
Like,
it's unbelievable.
There was a car crash on the Monash Freeway today. Ooh, I wonder how this is going to affect the Taylor Swift concert next week. Ooh.
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to give you some points for that because I'm nice. And you got the extra point involved in that as well because you got 2 for 2. Although parking was kind of at a disadvantage there.
Yeah, it kind of
He
was.
was already talking, so
Yeah.
it was on a roll.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, well, no.
Actually, speaking about parking, I believe you're next.
You've said that. I'm still alive. Item, vehicle, or object. Seeing as he's just an object, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry! Fire one at him.
Well, he's not a person. He's a fucking ginger.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Can you say that? No.
No, I just did. Yeah.
You're going to have to
Ed
get in
Sheeran's a
line, mate.
ginger.
Yeah.
Are you going to fire a cannon at him?
Well, I can only fire one.
Yeah, you're gonna get one shot.
Maybe if you're standing like back to front, I'd probably like that.
Yeah, you only get the one shot. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give Parking some extra points for doing the question. Okay, one of you is on 4.8 million. One of you on 4.9. Winner tonight because you got the extra 100,000 is of course Parking Nick.
Yeah.
Congratulations, 4.9 million. There you go. You can use them.
Oh.
We might
you done
need to
it.
lose some points.
Oh, 0 foot. Oh my God, 0 foot's a ginger as well.
It's on now.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Jason. I'm closer to it than you are.
Yes, I know I have red hair. Yeah.
I remember your natural hair colour.
It's not this.
No, it's only because I peered over the bathroom stall when we both worked in the bowling alley. I'm like, who's the bloke in the hat? Oh, that's not a bloke. It was a different time. Shaving wasn't a big thing then.
No, an administ wants us to leave Tay-Tay alone.
Leave Tay-Tay alone.
Yeah, I don't mind Tay-Tay herself, but just every freaking journalist. Yeah. Oh my God, there were like 5 stories on the news tonight.
Yeah.
On the, mainstream free-to-air channel news.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that had to link up Taylor Swift with anything random.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a woman who's gone missing in Bendigo for 4 days. She's probably fallen down a mine shaft, the poor thing, like a disused mine shaft.
Yeah.
But, perhaps she was swindled out of her Taylor Swift tickets as well, and she's on the wait list for more. And we have to show footage of Taylor Swift for fucking everything.
It's
because she's coming to town.
Yeah, well, there was even a what I call a pre-GoFundMe for some 11-year-old fucking weirdo who got somehow scammed out of their tickets, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, they got a week to, for the morally inept to shout her flights down from the Gold Coast and go to the.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't said cunt yet tonight, have I?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Wait until the end, because that's normally when
It's coming.
It's
coming.
Shall we see what the nation
had to say?
All right, speed round. What item/vehicle/object would you fire a cannon at? Leading the charge is Mr. Burns with his ex. Shoot him at all of our exes if you want, mate. Get them all in a line.
I was going to say, yeah.
One big line. Job's cool. Dre Ray, anything? Hello Kitty.
Getting an argument there from me.
So you like Hello Cats. That's the Nightcap rip-off version, remember?
G'day Cat.
G'day Cat, that's it. G'day Cat.
Yeah.
Instead of Hello Kitty, it's the Nightcap version.
Yeah, I'm not a super fan or anything, but I like the idea. I like Hello Kitty.
You do have the bed sheet, the pajamas, and the undies, so it's not that much of an obsession.
And many years ago when I was South Australian Ness,
yes,
I went to the Hello Kitty Cafe for your birthday and took you there virtually.
Exactly. That was the day I nearly crushed my finger off.
I remember that day.
Yeah.
That was a few days after you almost cut your finger off.
Yeah.
No, it was the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you needed the stitches.
Yeah. Jeez, that was
painful
to watch.
Crush.
Oh, was it crush? Oh, was it? There we go. Yeah.
But it was lovely, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was painful to watch. When they jammed a big needle into his open cut, I went, oh, that doesn't look nice.
Yeah, I can assure you that it didn't feel any better than it looked.
It felt great to me. I didn't have it happen. Dilbeck reckons one of those new ultra-sensitive new snowflakes.
Oh, yeah.
Line them up and say, fuck around. And find out. You can get your shirt, by the way. Just go on our YouTube shirt shop. I think that's what it's called. Like Ballerina, you see she's got some pillows, she's got some cups, she's got some shirts. She's fucking all over it. Anyway, his answer is... Oh, no, we've already done that one. Paddy.
Mm-hmm.
Paddy has actually had access to a cannon twice, to be precise.
Yep.
And there's actually...
And I think I think that might be the reason behind the need for the hearing aids.
That could be a very strong possibility.
No.
No.
At least she's wearing
No.
proper, what I like to refer to as proper women attire. That's wonderful. Good to see. That is a strange-looking sandwich maker. But, I don't know what it was like back then.
Well, she's not in the kitchen, so she's got clothes on.
Yeah, someone's obviously undone the shackle.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's fired one of these. They won't give her authority to direct it at anything. Something about anger issues and liability, apparently. So I get it.
Yeah.
Ballerina would like to shoot a cannon at a Ford Pinto from the back. They don't even make Ford Pintos anymore.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, well, fuck them. Blow them up all you want.
Yeah.
uh,
Weren't they the ones that had explodey issues?
I think they did have explodey issues. I think there was a
That
problem.
was the one Ralph
exploding.
Nader wrote his book about, Unsafe at Any Speed, I think. Yeah.
That makes sense. Century, the idiots that complain there is too much vulgarity and swearing in the captain's videos. How fucking dare those cunts?
No. Not enough.
I get that quite regularly. Just about every video someone goes, oh, the narrator's comments are vulgar and disgusting. And I'm like, well, first, it's the fucking captain, dickhead. Pay attention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking oath.
And and second, I now pin their comments so everyone else can have a go at them. I don't have to do anything anymore. I just pin their comment at the top and everyone goes, how about go fuck yourself? Oh, shit.
I've never been on live television before.
Put on PYT by Michael and shake your ass.
Put on PYT by Michael and shake your ass. I don't even know what that is.
Pretty young fan.
Don't know.
Ah, okay.
Don't know.
37 batteries on a Tesla. He wants to see the lithium boom.
I'm apparently ball ammo now. And not what you're thinking.
Oh.
It's a slightly more technical sense of the term.
Lithium batteries fires have actually caused fire departments to come up with a new fire retardant to put out the fire because conventional ways don't work. So they've created like almost like a flower bomb that sits on top of a lithium battery fire, and they have to discharge it from a distance, and that's the only way to smother the oxygen out of the fire.
I did a quick calculation a while back that based on something from the States, that for Australians, your local country fire authority or country fire service, whoever,
Yeah.
yep, 2.5 of their tankers will knock down a lithium fire long enough for it to be safe enough to move the vehicle.
Yeah.
2.5 full tankers.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And your local fire brigade probably hasn't got 2 tankers.
No.
Just saying.
I'll see if I can find the clip of these new fire retardant bombs that they use on Tesla fires. It's a remarkable piece of equipment.
Oh, yeah, there are several. There's one, pardon me, someone got like a deconstructed shipping container that you put the thing into and then douses water for ages. How do you get the fucking thing in there?
Yeah, well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Radius Hattis, more of the point. A fraudulent's camera, preferably when it's in front of their face. Make sure it's Glen Chiro's one. Because the fucking cannonball will bounce off that fat fuck. As he does a leg sweep.
No. And you're right, Cheech of the CBP, that Snowflake is a soft cut.
He is, very much so.
And exactly, that's why 2 tankers, you'd be lucky to find them within, 30, 40 kilometres of wherever the fire is.
Yep. IV, 3-foot beef sausages at a vegan teacher's house through her window into her mouth. I agree, he took that. I didn't say you had to fire a cannonball, just fire a cannon. So he's going to fire a 3-foot beef sausage from the cannon into the vegan teacher's mouth. Cam, my good mate, good son Cam over there in the United States as well. He's going to fire one at Joe Biden, just for the fun of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
You won't even know he got
I'm
hit for
with you.
about an hour.
No, well, until someone told him.
Yeah. Boo Man reckons a Tesla. Well, fuck, now we have to try and put that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent's going to fire one at Donald Trump. There's your answer back to the Joe Biden one. Apparently, we've got a political fight happening. Why not?
Yeah, why not? We had a cycle fight earlier.
Yeah, cycle fight. Now we're moving on to politics.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer US Marshal drones or a weather balloon, depending how he feels, I suppose.
Yeah.
Out of everyone in our nation, he's the one I kind of expect has a cannon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cray Ray, what wouldn't I?
A very good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kimatron will fire one at a Commodore. Shame you sold yours parking.
Yeah, where's your XR6 again?
Right there next to your McLaren that you own.
At least we've still got all.
Zero Foot reckons the person next to a unironic use of the word snowflake, referring to the person who feels strongly about something. Edit. Use Nick as the ammo. Oh. I don't know. I don't know.
You're being used as ammo
Ammunition.
to
Oh.
shoot at somebody who calls somebody soft.
Oh,
Snowflakes.
okay.
Nico.
It's only Rowdy. Okay.
No, that wasn't ready. That's
Well,
Zero Foot.
I thought it was a person.
I think this is Nico. I'd like to fire the 16-inch guns on an Iowa-class battleship. Yeah, fucking hell.
Wouldn't we all?
Why the hell not? Fuck, man.
Wouldn't we all? That's a super photo, isn't it?
That's awesome. Do you want to do Cheech?
Well, what do you mean? He's a nice bloke and all. Oh, sorry, the answer.
The answer?
He'd shoot his cannon at anything vegan, particularly a vegan convention with a cannon filled with spanners. I kind of love that.
Yeah.
You can have all US Marshal spare ones.
Yeah.
And Celestial has been very specific. Gold hybrid Toyotas, Corollas, Camrys, Prius, the whole damn lot of them.
Yeah,
fire 'em
I'm
off.
all over that, yeah.
And finish up question number 2 for us.
Good night, Ivy.
Good night, Ivy. It's probably really early in the morning for him.
Yeah.
Go back to bed.
Yeah, don't blame him. Dark Connection finishing up question number 2 for us with, what can I say? Put all the vegans in it and shoot it at the cops. The cops can be there with their batons to do the old cricket punt back into the side. There you go.
Yeah. They could.
That's pretty random.
Yeah, they could hit them over to the Extinction Rebellion protesters.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those pricks.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of question 2, which brings us to the end of question time, which brings us to the end of the show. That's it. It's all over, Red Rover.
Yeah.
That is it. Pack it up. We are all done and dusted for another show.
Yeah.
We've lost time.
What?
Lost time.
What?
Yeah. 6 minutes or 4 minutes at the moment.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good, considering how far back we were. We got there.
Yeah.
It has been a big, wonderful show. Big thank you, literally, to each and every one of you. We are very much appreciated for everybody that gets up early, stays up late, whatever the time is where you currently are to watch this show. We really do appreciate it. People like IV that set an alarm to come and watch. Bella Luna that's up early to come and watch. We've got a new friend, Von, who's come over to watch. Zero Foot, Alan, Amadis. The list goes on and on. Jason D, the list, fucking George, William, all these wonderful people that watch
It's
it. from around the
amazing.
world.
It really, it's a surprise every week. A pleasant surprise.
It is. And of course, our wonderful people in the Nightcap Facebook Messenger as well, who've been with us since day dot. So a big thank you to all of them as well. So it's awesome.
Gift masters, yes.
Gift masters. Not to be confused with meat masters.
No.
No.
On that note, on the far side of this studio, he's, of course, our Hall of Famer that is the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Park Net.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Have a great week, hey?
We'll give it a bloody good go. You have a good week too. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, so do I.
All
I'm
right.
sweaty and apparently I smell bad.
Yeah, well, it's only because Secret Agent S keeps sniffing you.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen me sniff him tonight?
Not on camera.
No, that happened in private.
Camera's off for that.
Yeah, well, that particular camera's off.
Yeah.
The one that I came over last Saturday and installed. That one's still pretty active. Right there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and the Crochet division. She is the fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent S.
That's me. Have a great
It is
week.
you. Look, we'll give it a bloody good go. You have a good week too.
I will.
Get your norks out and have fun. Take your shirt off. Get naked if you want, because that's how we do it here on this show and on this channel. Hooray!
Around the world.
Around the world. We're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Friday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better then.
Shouting in the studio.
Good night, go and fuck off, boy.